So, hey guys, Chauzu here. So this is going to be my January 2024 Legend Tier List feedback stream. So you guys watching will be able to leave comments and suggestions. I will also look through it a bit myself, and that is to gather some feedback to the next month and make some changes. I will also be making a new tier list on stream, and it's going to be a limited re-recruit tier list. We'll see how much I get on stream. I'll probably continue by myself after. But yeah, before we get started, I'm just going to do the final setup. So bear with me. Need to add a chat overlay. We'll see how it looks. It's hard to add it before you start the stream, sadly, at least with my solution. I know there are better solutions, but okay. Hello there, Relic. Welcome. I'm in the process of making the final setup. Okay. Let's see here if I can make it look good. There it is. I'll probably need to make it a bit smaller for this layout. Hello there, Giannis. This is not going to look that well. I think we will have to do for this stream though. Or do I make a new one? I guess I can make a new one. I don't want to mess with this one though. Okay. If we remove this, add a new one. It's a bit too much work to do during the stream. Let's do a half-fast solution. One thing I could do is hide it a bit. Not the best solution though. Better to just keep it a bit small, I guess, for today. For next time, I'll look at this beforehand. Hello there, Jinsan. Just trying to fit the chat in a good way. I mean, it's small, but it doesn't look bad. It's just, yeah, rip anyone trying to read on mobile. But as said, for today, this will have to do. Now I just need to post the link to my Discord. Always so much to do when you go live. If you don't want to miss my streams, you can join my Discord, and I will post an alert when I go live. Okay, there we go. I can get started. Let's see if I can make the chat work in my OBS as well. Okay, now it's connected. Hello there, everybody who has joined. Welcome. Happy to have you here. After I'm done with the ordinary stream, I thought I'd start doing some Switch streams as well. I think that's better than making like a dedicated second channel or something. So just always when I do a stream, it will always be OPTC first. And if I feel like it, I'll do some Switch after. So I've been setting it up. It will look something like this. Oh, the Switch turned off. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good. So I'll do some Smash today. I'm waiting for some games to come out, so I don't feel like getting into any new game. But yeah, let's start with the feedback. I'll probably go back and forth a bit. We have the legend tier list here. I also have a Excel file where I put all the numbers in that I'm going to open as well. And I'll post it in the chat too, for those who don't know about it. I have a feedback channel in my Discord as well. So I'm going to post it now for those who want to take a look at all the points. Let me just get shared. Is it really that long? Let's see if this one is shorter. Nope. Okay. That's the spreadsheet if you want to take a look. So what I will be doing to start is to make a new sheet where I will record future changes. I will probably make it a bit sloppy for now and then clean it up later. That's usually my style. So let's take a look. And we both have, if we want to, basically if we want to change any points. And I have a few in mind. For now, I will probably not touch much at the top. I do remember feeling something that I kind of overlooked. So if I remember that, I will change it. We'll see if I can figure it out while going through. I do remember a few obvious changes to be made. One was with Chauzu Fuji. We need to put them up a bit next month. We need to put them up a bit because I didn't give them a point in PvP, and they are actually pretty good in PvP. So let me add that. Chauzu Fuji +1 PvP. Okay, I can't put it like that. Okay, they don't like me doing plus. Okay, I can do it like that. Okay. Add them to PvP. This means they will get another point. So I will change that in the main doc as well. Another unit that I've been facing in PvP, who has been quite a menace, is Shanks and Buggy. So I feel like I want to give them a point in PvP too. They have been surprisingly good. They do so much damage in that one defense comp I've been facing, which really took me by surprise. So I'm going to give them a point as well. If you have more depth PvP points or other points, feel free to share. I will be looking through for now if there's some other addition I've overlooked. Like, is there something in the bottom that should get a point? Kaido is a potential one. He actually goes well pretty decently with the new Yamato. And he does have the niche of being a striker unit that does increase damage taken. So if I sort by strikers in the DB, special ability boost damage, increase damage taken. It's only Kaido. Okay. I should give him a point just for that. I think I'll give it a point in uniqueness, since he's the only striker who has this valuable buff. I don't think it's enough to give any more point, but I know that there's a few people who will be happy to see Kaido not being 0 points anymore. I can see how that might annoy one. So Kaido. Which Kaido is this again? Is it V4 Kaido? V3 Kaido. I don't have a V4 Kaido, so I need to change the name of something. But yeah, he gets a point for uniqueness due to being a striker who can give this buff. The Strength Rush Kaido is V4 Kaido then, not V5. There. Okay, so V3 Kaido gets a point in uniqueness. This just means I'll be able to remember this when I redo the tier list ahead of next month. As for the other 0 pointers, don't really see anything else worthy of getting a point. As for the other 1 pointers, Radio needs to get a point for Nitro's Grand Voyage team. That's true. Let's see. What is the name of this radio? Is it just... Yeah, it's V1 radio. 1 point for other modes, and it's Grand Voyage. V1 radio. Other modes. So she will go up a tier with that. Uh, 1 point honestly feels like too little for this Luffy, but what other point could he get? As long as I can justify giving a point, I'm happy to give a point. There's so many Luffy to look for. There we go. He got a point for Grand Voyage, which makes sense. What else could he get? Bad in PvP. Is it bad in Treasure Map? I don't think he had a wave clear, right? If he did, it's not that bad. But can't say I've been using him either. And we have a new Treasure Map Legend Luffy that is quick, so... I think I checked this when I made the tier list. Yeah, he has reduced his CD, which is not bad, but... PKA, I really see no real reason to use him. If I use him, I give him a point. Should I give this Luffy a point for Super Boss? I can see the argument for it, but is he even used? I think it's 10 million rewards for Treasure Map. New Rogue point for PvP. Fair point. He still sees use. Yeah, I guess that's fair. We should give a Rogue a point for PvP. Don't remember why I didn't do that. I'm on the wrong tier list as well. This one. Rogue. We can add that. And you guys, feel free to add some feedback about this quick Luffy. I'm talking about, in case it's not clear. If I guess, oh, I'm too high. This one. What do you think? Should he get a point for Super Boss? I can't see any other point to give him. He got a point for Grand Voyage. I'm not going to give him a point for his captain ability. There's really no reason to use him as captain. The Super doesn't add that much. He could get a point for his final tap. Final tap is part of the crewmate ability or viability, but it's not that great. His special, should he get a point for his special? You can get 2 different buffs. Yeah, it's rough. He's like one of those borderline ones. Hello there, Fuya. Why not Sorosani for trash map? Isn't a quick Luffy useful in PvP? I've seen him used in PvP, but I don't think that's enough for me. I want to see him add anything to the team. I don't think he adds anything to the teams he's part of. It's basically just bait, basically. That's my personal take. But yeah, I not got any arguments for the Luffy yet, so I'm going to not change anything. Rogue though, let's give him a point for PvP. Add him to the change list. Rogue. PvP. Okay, that's 5 changes so far. Not too bad, not too bad. As for Sorosani in treasure map, I made the argument a few times. My main issue with Sorosani in treasure map is first high CD, but even if you can get them ready without the super swap, they are far from worth it. I'd say that's my personal take. The super swap is what makes them really great to choose over other units in treasure map, I shall say. For other modes, it's not necessarily the case. So I don't really see them being viable. Like, you wouldn't use them versus the main bosses. They are too slow, or they are not any point boosters. And for mini bosses, they are just too slow to get the super swap available. If you had some more ways to reduce super swap, then I could probably reconsider. But yeah, I don't really see myself using them once they aren't boosters anymore. But yeah, let's continue taking a look at some of these units here in the bottom. Will be interesting with Kaido's 6+ what they will change. Yeah, I don't see a lot I disagree with. I did use this whitebeard on another team I made recently, but I think a Grand Voyage point is fair there. Don't really see another reason to use. Did I give this Kobe a point for PvP? I hope he did, because he's pretty insane. Whoa, Fuya, thank you for the membership. Welcome to being a Sugofest exclusive. Do join my Discord so I can add you to my friend list later. Trashback Crocodile only one. Yeah, Trashback Crocodile got a point for Treasure Map. I really see no other point I can justify giving Treasure Map Crocodile. Easier will begin to each land at 10 and then later subtract 1 point for every flaw you can find. Yeah, I'm not saying that's bad, but now I've done all the work, so it's a bit too late to redo the entire premise of the tier list. That's basically what I'll say. I do think it's pretty simple, at least when you understand it. But yeah, Relic, do send your friend code too. If you're a Sugofest exclusive member or above, you get on my friend list, and I want to make sure you get the perks you deserve. Let's see if you have something other interesting. As said, do point out, you guys, if there's something you wonder. I have made changes already from your feedback. That's the entire point of this. Let's see, Kobe. I didn't give Kobe a PvP point. That's insane. He's a menace in PvP. I'm going to add 1 point. There's so many PvP points. Yeah. Do post your friend code in the friend list chat, Fuya, and I'll get it sorted later today or tomorrow. Kobe gets a point in PvP. We also need to look at the ace. Or I haven't added ace yet, I think. No, I haven't. So he will also get a point in PvP. For this feedback streams, it's better that I focus on specific parts of the tier list, I think. Otherwise, you're like going on a wild goose chase. In the future, I'm going to be more careful of adding notes to what particular units I should take a look at. Okay. Now I like PvP focus since we got so many PvP feedback. Let's start from above, I guess. Look here. I don't feel like subtracting too many points, but it might happen. If we look at what some of these 9s need more to get a point. Thank you, Lord Higher. Should we to me get a point for GV? Considering my criteria for this, if you can use them to beat a content, probably. But at the same time, Miyok got carried. In some way, they need to actually do something towards it. But Miyok does have some qualities as a sub. I think there has been teams with him as a sub. Let's say like this. Maybe if I do a good sub team with him, I can add him. But at the same time, no, let's wait a bit with V2 Mihawk. That team, he got carried. Let's see if he can. I can make a team where he adds something with his kit rather than other people making me good. I do want to, but I don't want to be Shane Cap biased either. I do want the tier list to have some integrity. If we look at the 9th tier, Doflamingo, the only point he didn't get was for Superboss Kizuna. I don't think there's any argument to be made there. Can you explain why Int Kid is so high? Sure. There are 10 categories. You can get 1 point from every category. If you're good enough, in my view, in a category, you get a point. So I don't think there's any category where Kid isn't good enough. Like solid in PvP, good speedrunner, Captain Treasure Map for Super Boss. He has his unique kit where he can perfect lock the orbs. He can be a good super tandem. He can have the increased chain growth rate buff. Should be good in PKA. Like if I end up not using him in PKA for a while, I'll drop him. But I see no reason to do that yet. Like we've not had a lot of driven focused matches for a while. So yeah, basically at all of this, and do I think he's good enough? Yes, he gets a point. So I go into every unit wanting to give as many points as possible. I only don't give points if I feel like it's justified. Tesoro, I think it's Super Boss for him as well. That ruins a lot of units. He adds nothing to Super Boss. Carrot, 6+ carrot. Doesn't get a point in PvP. Funnily enough, this could change because I've been facing the Roger Oden quick teams using Carrot, and she's solid on those teams. I don't think I've seen enough to give her a point. I've tried her myself. I'm not really a believer though. I'm not. But I'm a bit curious what units we use on that Roger Oden PvP team. I'm also curious, did I give Roger Oden a point for PvP? I should take a look. Roger Oden. Like, yeah. I gave point for PvP. I also gave point for other modes. I don't remember if it was Grand Party, but he does deserve it. I kinda still agree on my Roger Oden take. Yeah, I don't feel like changing anything for Roger Oden. V2 Yamato. Does V2 Yamato deserve a PvP point? Do tell, because I have been struggling with the V2 Yamato defense teams. So Is it that Yamato adds to that team, or is Yamato carried by those defense team that uses like V2 Yamato, Roger Whitebeard, Zoro Sanji? I think you know the team, I hope you do. So yeah, your feedback in chat will influence me here. V2 Yamato could get a PvP point. I didn't think that will happen, but I've been struggling with that team on defense. Other than that, for V2 Yamato, don't think Yamato deserves anything more. Zoro Sanji lacks a trash map point, and he lacks a point as captain. I'm not swayed by those. I need to see more to give a point in either. So that's the most recent ones, as of the hype legends at least. Okay. Stream is looking good. You haven't struggled against them. It might be that I'm bringing the wrong offense team. So, yeah. I'm not going to try and shoehorn a point if I don't feel like it's worth it. Let's continue looking a bit at the higher tier. Toki. What could she lack in? Maybe PvP? No, she got a point in PvP. Should she have a point in PvP? Should we remove a point from Toki? I don't really think she's that great in PvP, but she still sees some use. Otherwise, it's Captain for Toki, and funnily enough, Captain is one of those... Toki with her super can be legit useful, but it's more that it's useful because Toki is so good, rather than you using it because the captain is good. So I think I can stick with that decision. But Toki in PvP, a bit iffy to me personally. Toki still in those strength/death teams that have quick Zoro. Yeah, I've seen those, and those can be annoying. What are you thinking about with Sabo Ace, Giannis? Again, the question is Swedish. How do you become so stable at this game? Well, I put in the work, and I never take breaks. So I just keep the level I've built up, basically. We can take a look at Sabo Ace. They are at 8th. Let's see what points they don't get. Sabo Ace, no point in PvP. I hope you guys agree with that. And no point in Treasure Map. I guess that's a bit more iffy. But I can't remember ever using them in Treasure Map. The main issue with them in Treasure Map is that if you could get both of their captain abilities at once, they would probably be pretty good. But now we have to choose one or the other, and from that context, they are not really worth it. I'm loving the feedback, by the way. This was what I was hoping for this stream. I just have too many windows up. I have to close some windows because I'm getting confused at what window to go for. Okay. Hi Chew, we recommend someone in the banner of the new Luffy if you want to. It's not the best ever one, but Queen down with the changes. Well, I made this tier list after those changes, so Queen is still solid despite of that. Queen should be pretty high, yeah. We can take a look at Queen. Probably good to focus on the higher ones for this. Queen doesn't get a point in PvP. I've never seen Queen in PvP. Treasure Map. I think Queen will see use long term in Treasure Map. Incredibly useful sailor that makes Queen ready way sooner than you'd expect. Suppos Kizuna, yeah, I see no problem there. Paragon Adventures, seeing use this very well. Got a point for other modes. He can be used against Luffy 1. I think other modes is a bit iffy since Luffy 1 is so incredibly free. But I don't feel like removing it either because it is true in the end. Captain, I still think that having the Vanish ability is incredibly useful, and he pairs very well with V2 King since you can Vanish, you have King, and they avoid everything together. Special, crewmate ability, yeah. Like, I don't feel like docking any points from Queen. I think it's well deserved. What will you say is best quick team, bro? Honestly, no idea. I've been struggling a lot with Roger Oda now in normal PvP, so I'm not a big fan of that either. I just ended up using slashers in the end in the final, and they were actually really good now with Sorosanji. I didn't expect that. Just joined the stream was the reasoning about Kid plus Sabo. Don't really use them much. I can say it again. We can talk about Sabo now because I talked about Kid before, but the way my tier list worked, because I wanted it to be not the same as the other tier list, because why add another one to the pile that is the same? In my tier list, you can get points in 10 different categories. 5 of them are game mode focused, 5 of those are more unit focused. And if I deem the unit is good enough in a category to get a point, they get a point. And I try to give points in every category. I only don't give a point in a category if I feel no justification to give a point. And if you take Sabo, like, sure, you wouldn't consider him like a top tier unit or something, but he's good at everything. PvP, he's on the most annoying quick defense team, I'd say. The Free Spirit one with Sorrow. Super Boss, like, he has the very good chain boundary and good utility for that. Treasure Map, he's ended up being used a lot. He's had some bias by the fact that he has been boosted a lot in Treasure Map for like no reason, but at the end his kit is still good enough that he probably sees some use. He got a point for other modes, which is the Grand Voyage Buggy. Captain has the auto launch ability, which can be very useful. Special, crewmate ability, uniqueness, like, I'd say all points are no-brainers. Like, out of these, the ones not really in danger of dropping are like Sabo and Luffy. Nami Karina, pretty sus due to their captain ability. I need to try them more myself. They got it from the benefit of the doubt with having the increased the dupe mechanic. That's the only reason they got it for captain. Uta also a bit sus, but I do still feel better about her than Kid. Uta does see some good use in PvP now. And if you look at her Grand Party leader, it's very good on paper. I actually think that next Grand Party, I might try and use Uta a lot just to see if she deserves that point for Grand Party. This is all around the tier list. That's basically the idea. Regular Gear 5 should be higher. I will say that I feel pretty good about my Gear 5. We can take a look. I also disagree with him because I value 6-star Gear 5 a lot higher. But we can take a look at it. Gear 5 does not get a point for Pyro Rumble. And I have like a decision I made that if you are totally outclassed in something, you don't get a point. And that's the reason why I don't give Gear 5 Luffy a point in Pyro Rumble. There's no reason to use 6-star Gear 5 Luffy over 6+ Gear 5 Luffy in PvP. The other point Gear 5 Luffy lost was in crewmate viability. You're free to disagree there, but there's no way to go into Gear 5 mode as a sub, which means he does a lot less. So I don't really rate him as a sub. Sacrifice good captain and PvP. Yeah, I was thinking of looking at Strength Luffy. I don't like calling him Strength Gear 5 though, because he doesn't have that sprite in the game. I call him V2 Red Luffy. But V2 Red, the point he lacks is Super Boss Kizuna. Let's think about that. Should we buff up Film Red Luffy? I don't want to lose any points for him. I think this Luffy is amazing. Why didn't I give a point for Super Boss? I don't do stuff like that randomly. Let's see. What about his kit is not that great for Super Boss? Can do a lot of buffs with the special. And doesn't he have a great last tap as well in terms of damage? I don't think I can justify that. Why is Anisawa that high? I just talked about it in details. I won't go over it again. You can go back in time a bit. But to summarize, he's good in everything. He's not bad at anything. In this tier list, highly prioritizes your viability across all modes and having a solid general kit than being like the best at one thing. Like if you're the best PvP unit, if you suck at everything else, that's 1 point in my tier list. So, but yeah, I do feel like I'm going to put up Luffy there. I can't justify not giving him points for Super Boss when looking at it. You have to remember that when I made this tier list, I had to go through hundreds of legends in just a few days' time. So there's going to be some things I overlooked for sure. So let's add a point to V2 Red Luffy. V2 Red Luffy. Point in Super Boss. I have not removed any points so far, but I will definitely do that in the future. Lukash said before, it feels like tier lists are the way to conform people's biases with content creator authority. That's one of my issues with tier lists. It feels like tier lists kind of self-correct, because if you put a unit too low or too high, you're going to get a lot of comments and feedback, people being annoyed, and then you just give in to peer pressure, and in the end the tier list will look pretty similar. You maybe have one or two favorites or hate units that you won't budge on, but otherwise you will kind of even out in the end. What is Robin Koala lacking? We can take a look. Robin Koala should be decently high, right? Yeah, they're at 6 points. That's pretty good. They definitely got a point for PvP, that I know. Let's see Robin Koala. Should have searched for Koala instead. Robin Koala. We actually have 3 Koala legends. No point in Treasure Map, which I think is fair. Super Boss point, PKA point, no point for other modes. And for other modes, it basically means that they have to be great for any of the Grand Voyage. They aren't usable for any of them. They have to be a good leader in Grand Party, like a top 5 leader. They aren't that either. Otherwise, they have to give some significant contribution to like Arena, Forest, Garp Challenge in the future co-op. I can't give Robin Koala any point for those. They did get a point for their captain. I think they have a solid captain in terms of numbers and utility. Special also, good subs. Uniqueness though. Let's take a look at that. That's an interesting one. They can get a point for that potentially. Koala. Robin Koala, okay. Uniqueness is basically how many can do what they do. Is it a unique kit they have? And that's mostly about like special and probably swap synergy and stuff like that. 3 Touch of Barrier is pretty unique. They also do -2 CD for 2 colors and 1 class. You get 3 turn of ore boost. You can get 3 turn color affinity. You have a swap with a lot of utility and added damage with the color affinity. Okay, I'm sold. They're getting a point for uniqueness. Okay, so 1 more point for Robin Koala. Then we also have the Chauzu point, which they didn't get. And that point is a bit arbitrary, so I can give it for whatever reason I want. So if I like a unit or if they have something special going on. So I'll probably maybe do some stream eventually where I just focus on that point. But yeah, my reaction is that I shouldn't give it to this unit right now at least. I haven't really used them much since their debut month, to be honest. Yeah, Sorosani is great, but people keep telling me they should get a point for treasure map. It's not gonna happen. There are some units that people get a bit hung up on, but yeah, I won't budge that easily. I'm surprised not more people have complained about units like Duffy here, for example. But okay, we put up 1 new in the top tier. What point didn't Kaido get a point for, by the way? Let's continue looking at those. We'll continue with the legend tier list for a bit, and I'm going to move on to the next tier list, because I'm going to make a new one for limited recruits. Okay, Kaido. V4 Kaido. He didn't get a point for his crewmate viability. And I think that's fair. You don't really get his full potential then. Yeah, basically, to get the full use out of Kaido, he has to be captain. You don't really get that much with him as a sub. He has no way of inflicting the increased damage taken as a sub. The conditional is still great, but you will just end up running this Kaido as captain to get that. So I feel pretty good about that decision. Beckman Lakaru seems low. I doubt they are low, since we're talking about me. They are one of my favorite legends. I think most will call it biased that they are at 8 points, but sure, we can take a look. I wouldn't be sad about giving them more points. Rue. Not a point for PvP. I don't think I'll change my mind there. I know they are still on some shooter teams, but I don't think they add anything to that. Then we have other modes. And they are not in Grand Party. They are not in any Grand Voyage. They could get a point for Arena though. They are a great Arena captain. Probably one of the best. So I'm happy giving Ben Beckman and Lakaru a point for Arena. So, yeah. Can't I do votes? I can do votes. Okay, you guys can vote about it. Let's try. Give Lucky Roo Ben Beckman a point for Arena. Okay, now we have a vote. You guys decide. I'll end it in a few minutes. Shame we can't do a timer. But, yeah. Probably like 5 minutes or so. Well, that's my first ever vote, by the way. Let's continue looking for now. Roger Whitebeard. I didn't give them a point for captain, pretty sure. Yeah. I don't think they deserve a point for captain. They're not a bad captain, but there's no reason to use them as captain nowadays. Yamato Ace. It's for PvP, I think. Yeah, they don't deserve a point for PvP. Versus Kaido. Didn't get a point for PvP either. You see, PvP viability destroys a lot of top points. Super Tandem Sorrow doesn't get a point for Treasure Map, and I completely stand by that. There's no reason to use this Sorrow in Treasure Map. He's a great unit though, and I like him a lot. But yeah, I feel pretty good about the other 9s. There's nothing we're dropping right now, at least. But I'm not really looking at dropping right now. There's another thing we could vote on later, which is about the 2 Utas. But we can wait a bit with that. Let's see if we have some more chat messages. Oh, does it say yes and no to you guys? That's so dumb. Okay. Ja, yes. Nej. No. I don't know why it's in Swedish. Like, I am Swedish, I get that, but everything else I've set up in English. So, yeah. Thank you, Eugene Torres, for the kind words. I had no idea the vote would be in Swedish. That's so rare. That's so weird. We can look at tier A2, Cat Dog. Cat Dog didn't get a point for Super Boss. I think that's fair. They don't really give a high buffs. They give a lot of buffs, but a lot of buffs doesn't really matter for Super Boss. Cat Dog didn't get my point either, which I justified. I know you guys can't. I made comments in the doc, but sadly you guys can't look at them. I'm going to think about that long term, how I deal with that. For now, you guys can just ask me if there's something you wonder, but I think it's not fun to use them. They make a lot of things too easy. And as said, this is an arbitrary point, so I can dock points for whatever reason I want. What else do we look at? Can continue looking. Nami Robin. I actually gave a point to Nami Robin in PvP. I've actually been trying them myself, and I'm not a believer, and I've not seen them a lot lately. So I think this is going to be the first point I dock. I can't justify giving them a point for that. We remove a point from Nami Robin. From PvP. PvP. There are some points that are easier to remove, I feel like, and harder to remove, like a lot of units gets points for like PKA and such, and it's going to be hard to really realize like, okay, it's time to remove this point. So things will be sometimes arbitrarily added and removed, I feel like. Otherwise, for Nami Robin, Treasure Map, that's fine in my book. Super Boss, same. PKA, same. Other modes, don't see any real reason to use them. Captain, they got a point for that. Not a point for their special. The special is better, but I don't feel like it's a meta special, so I stand by that. But otherwise, they got all points. So, yeah. They dropped a bit, but yeah. They'll survive. One more minute left of the vote and I'll end it. I haven't looked how it's going. We can keep going. Look at Shank's crew. No point for Super Boss, which is fair. And they didn't get a Chauzu point. I've always disliked them, really. So, makes sense. Sugar. Finished quite high, actually. Didn't get a point for other modes. Makes sense. And no Chauzu point. I don't really like to use them either. So, yeah. As you see, that Chauzu point makes a difference. Roger. No point in as a sub. Makes sense. And no Chauzu point makes sense. I don't like him either. Let's end the poll now, I guess. Okay, you guys decided Lakarub and Beckman are getting buffed. So they're getting 9 points, that's a lot. Sadly, they never get that PvP point though. Other modes. There we go. We've found 10 changes so far. One thing I think we should talk about, we can do a final vote on that. It's Uta, the 2 Utas. You'd think they are low, and I agree actually. This was controversial by myself when I made it, so I wanted to have your guys' feedback on this. So okay, V1 Uta and 6+ Uta both get the same points basically. The points they don't get are other modes. There's really nothing special, like there's no Grand Party viability, there's no Grand Voyage where you can really use them yet. There is nothing other special about them. Like they are good in Arena, but are they good enough to get points for that? You need to be exceptionally good for Arena, which they might be, to be honest. So we can debate that. But first, one point they didn't get was uniqueness, and they only didn't get this point because both these Uta are basically the same. Should they still get a point for uniqueness? Isn't it weird that letting Sabro Kid is way higher than a regular tier list? Not really, because this tier list is fundamentally different than other tier lists. Being pretty good at everything is a lot more highly valued than being the best at like 5 or 6 things. But yeah, let's do a vote for this. Should 6-star and 6++ Uta get a point for uniqueness, despite both having the same kit? Oh, I can change to yes and no. Okay, I'll do that then. There we go. You guys decide. 5 minutes. Should both the V1 Utas get an extra point for uniqueness? And while we wait, I do want your guys' feedback on other modes, especially for the 6+ Quick Uta. But again, I'm a bit biased here because the 6+ is a shooter. But the 6+ Uta is actually quite fantastic in Arena. She even can reduce CD of other units. The 6-star cannot, I'm pretty sure. No, it's just herself, which makes her a lot worse. But do share what you think. Should they get a point for Arena? Like, depending on how the vote goes, the 6++ Uta could get up to 10 points. But what content creators usually do, I said it before pack sim, but I decided to not do the same because we already have people doing that, and I don't believe in that to begin with. I never seen Kid or that sub at the top. Guess I missed why. Yeah, there's a lot of focus on those two. I don't really understand that. Like Kid, sure, but Sabo, like Sabo is literally the definition of a unit that like explains this tier list. And it might show that maybe people are valuing him too low because he's literally good at everything in every mode. The only iffy point with him might be the captain ability point, but I personally value auto launch captain's abilities quite a lot. They are really cool. So yeah, I can get Kid, but he might drop. Like, if you want Kid to drop, make the case. There are surely a few points that are in contention for Kid. As for support, being a support gives no points on my tier list. By the way, I felt like that was way too arbitrary. So you don't get any points from being a support. I don't have the subs, I can give my 2 cents on him. Subway I feel totally good about. I'm pretty sure Kid will drop sometime this year due to getting power creep basically. But if you look at Kid, let's see what points he could drop. PvP, maybe. But Int still sees use. I still think Kid is one of the best there. I don't think I see him as much though, so I definitely see him being able to lose his PvP point. I'll keep it for now though. Treasure map, cool drop, but he's still a great speedrun option and he can way clear with his super, very useful. He can even way clear with his special and perfectly locked tandem orbs, that's super valuable. Super boss I feel pretty comfortable too, but I could see him dropping eventually there as well. PKA can also be iffy, but the unique mechanics of Kid and him speeding it up and having a pretty accessible super tandem, still see it as pretty good. He got another point mode for Grand Voyage Luffy 1, plus being one of the best arena captains. He's not losing that. He could lose for the captain. Usually speedrunners don't get a captain point, but -3 is extremely good. So he did get a point for that. But he could lose that. Special, he got a point. Because he has a lot of unique stuff and good valuable stuff to his special, as well as getting attack or ore boost. Crewmate viability, he could also use that. A lot of his goodness is based on him being such a good speedrun captain. But he does the job as a sub, but I can see him losing that as well. Uniqueness point, not in danger I'd say. And the Chauzu point is not in danger either, I do like Kid. And I've also decided that I'm not going to stop a 10-pointer with my point. That feels very scummy to me. Oh, I missed some. Let's see. What's the difference between 6-star and 6+ Gear 5? I talked about that a bit before, but 6-star Gear 5, the main reason he lost points is because he's being power crept by the 6+. There is no reason to use 6-star in PvP, for example, so he doesn't get a point there. And he also lost a point because he is not a good crewmate, because he can't go into Gear 5 as a sub. So he's just a Call Affinity booster that can change the value of orbs, which is not bad. It's not bad, but there's just no reason to use him, and I've never seen anyone try and use him as a sub. Yeah, Saba's a great support as well, so if we had a support category, he'd get a point there as well. But yeah, if you guys know me, you know I rate 6-star Luffy better than 6+, but I'm just following the rules I made for my tier list, so I'm being as subjective as I can with every point, except for the Chauzu point. But yeah, let's end the poll now. It has been 5 minutes. Let's see what you guys think. Okay, you guys decided. I couldn't decide myself, so I'll go with that. So both Utas will get 1 more point. So we can do one final poll before we move on to the next tier list. And I let you guys decide. Should 6++ Uta get an arena point as well? That will mean 6++ Uta joins V2 Uta with being at the 10 points. And I'm fine giving 10 points, but I have a shooter bias. Like if I decided I gave Uta an arena point, now when I think about it. But I let you guys decide. Should 6++ Uta join the others in 10 points? That point for arena, and yeah, we don't have to write more than that. This is the final poll I'll do for today. I'm thinking about doing these monthly, by the way. So yeah, I want my tier list to be on a live thing. And if you want to talk about this tier list outside of these streams, I have a Discord channel just for talking the tier list. I'll read every message there. maybe won't agree with all you guys think, but I'll read it. Uniqueness 6++, V1 Uta. Uniqueness. But yeah, I thought it was pretty fun. So I look forward to doing this once per month. I think that's pretty good. I want to like promote my tier list to a reasonable degree. Like my tier list is the actual videos about them are locked behind my membership. So and basically I committed to doing that. I can't change it now with the tiers. I can redo my tiers lately, but I don't want to do it right away. I'll see how I feel about it after half a year and reevaluate my current model with my tier list. But the tier list is going to continue long term because now I put in the effort, and quite honestly, the biggest effort is done. There's not a lot of work to do now. So yeah, guys, the final minutes of me talking about my legend tier list. If you have any particular legend you want me to take a look at or you have a question about, do speak out and I'll take a look. I think I looked at some of the biggest things I missed. There might have been some things I have overlooked. Some have asked me about Log Luffy, by the way. He got a point for uniqueness because he's a 5 CD unit that can reduce CD and give a full board of matching orbs and wave clear for treasure map, which is why I gave him a point for both uniqueness and treasure map. Sephi feels too low, like my shooter heart bleeds seeing him here. But Ein did quite a lot. Like honestly, Ein's kit, when you look at it in a vacuum, like it's pretty damn cool and good. Can't find her though. Where is Ein? Is Ein gone? I know there were some fishiness with Ein before. Maybe I just overlooked her. Ein should have 4 points. Oh, she is there. Okay, there she is. Feels a bit low for her, but I have to use her myself to reevaluate that. I feel like Sayuta is too hard to use. Since I own Sayuta now, I'll be able to try her a lot more, so I'll probably be able to make a better judgment. But in my eye, like the PvE part of Uta is really strong. The main thing she might not get a point for is probably Super Boss. She doesn't fit in optimally with the comps. Then for PvP, that might be questionable long term. As I've said, I'm going to try Sayuta in the next Grand Party, because she did get a point for Grand Party. I think she's a top 5 Grand Party leader, but it's time to see for myself if she should really get a point for that. Nami is 6, why she's good everywhere except PvP. Yeah, we can take a look at Nami. There she is. And I have a bit of bias against Nami. I'm basically Team Zoro myself, since he's the one I max first. But I do plan to judge fairly. So let's take a look at Nami. V3 Nami, yes. No point in PvP and nothing you say can change that. She didn't get a point for other modes. And yeah, she can't be used in any Grand Voyage. She's not good in Grand Party as a leader. I see no reason to give her point for any other modes. So I stand by that. So that's 2 points lost. Another point she didn't get was crewmate viability. And that one is more questionable. Let's take a look at Nami again. Like, she's helped a lot, of course, by being captain. Oh, yeah. I remember now. The main reason she doesn't get a point for crewmate is the fact that she's so reliant on being captain. Due to the super applying the paralysis to the enemy. And then you get the conditional multiplier with the special. So the special is not that great by itself. So I do stand by that. And I can't remember seeing many use Nami as a sub either. For this reason. So the final points she didn't get was my point. And as said, that's up to me. And yeah, like the only reason I give her a point, I feel like, is that I feel 6 is too low, but I feel like that's a bad reason to give a point. So yeah, I'm not going to change anything with Nami. Strength Kaido is pretty good captain PvP. Do you mean the one that is currently at 0? This Kaido? I gave him a point today actually for uniqueness. He's not getting any other points. And he's not good in PvP. If you mean this Kaido, he's sitting good here. He's not going down. I'm not giving more points. Okay, let's end the poll. Okay, you guys want another Uta as yeah, you guys want another Uta. Okay, we're getting 2 new 10 pointers next month. And as I said, I don't mind adding more 10 pointers as long as I can justify it. And you guys have helped me with that. So we're getting 2 new ones. The 2 new 10 pointers will be Luffy, Strength Luffy, V2 red, he will go up. And another one that will go up is the 6++ Uta. And this is decided by you guys. We have some other movements like this one is going up to 9 points. Now Robin is the only one going down. I removed a point. And there's some other few changes. And I might make more changes. Like if you have any suggestions, post in my Discord. Otherwise, I might come up with stuff myself as well. And for the next tier list, I'll also add a new legends, of course. But with that, I feel pretty done talking about the legend tier list. Int Kid first place. It's not first place. It's a tie for 10 points. And I've talked about Kid a lot here. Basically, you guys who don't want Kid to be 10 points, you have to argue which point do we remove. It doesn't help saying that it feels weird that Kid has 10 points. You have to say, I don't think Kid should get a point for, say, Superboss. Okay, then we can talk about it. But we can't say it feels weird that Kid has 10 points and it's like, yeah, it's weird, but he got a point for everything. So what do we do? Basically like that. But yeah, we're dropping the arena tier list. We're going to look at the new tier list I'm going to make because I will make 2 tier lists per month. And this is going to be a limited rare recruit tier list. So I prepared it. This is going to be more of a classic tier list. I don't have the energy to do the work required for the legend tier list for other tier lists as well. But this is still pretty... what can you call this? It's pretty much. It's a lot of work that I will put into this. I'm thinking I'm going to work on this for 1 hour today, and then I'll continue on my own. So yeah, we have every single unit you can't pull from normal Sugofast or any other regular Sugofast. So it has the classic limited rare recruits that are permanent in the raid shop. Let's see if we find any good example of that. Like this rogue. Then we have stuff like the Roll Journey units. We have some Blitz rare recruits, Christmas, Summer. We have these East Blue Straw Hats, Anniversary rare recruits. Yeah, basically anything that is limited as a rare recruit that you can't pull on any regular fashion. And yeah, V2 Kaido is getting a 6+. We've been excited to see. But yeah, I think we're going to start this by me going on my feeling. And then we might have to look a bit more in detail. I already know one that's going to go in the top one. It's this Nami. She is super good. This Luffy debuted with Nami. But I'm not sure if he's niche or usable. I'm leaning niche. I need to open up a DB so I can take a look. But yeah, we're going to focus today on the interesting ones. Those who are not trash. Like I know by looking who is obviously trash. Okay, this Luffy is in niche or usable. Does damage, reduce presence and burn by 3 turns. She has lost to matching. Basically, it depends on how I define the different tiers here. I want niche to be super niche. It should be that they will most likely never do much. So I think usable is more fair for this Luffy. I do want to look up this Khalifa though. I think she's going to go in niche. I should close this window so I don't put it off. Khalifa. She's called Khalifa, right? Or am I dumb? No, it's... Am I dumb? Isn't it Khalifa? Why doesn't she show up? Is it a K? Okay, it's bad spelling. Khalifa. She makes bomb wars beneficial, yes. And she's actually been used for a Grand Voyage as well. So I think niche point is fair for this one. Let's try and do the obvious ones first. Like the World Journey and such. I think this Zoro goes in niche too. Even if it's special, isn't that great? It's still a Zoro shooter, which is pretty niche. But yeah, if you guys have any of these you are particularly interested about, because it's going to be hard to fit everybody in one stream, then let me know. I can take this Korra right away. He's not going to be useless, he's going to be in support. He's a great support. Also another unit I like a lot in Vivi. I'm actually going to put her in good. She is good. I don't care what people say, she's good. Let's see here. Sengoku, we can take out him. I'm just looking for units I feel pretty good about right now. Sengoku also goes in good, I'd say. Yeah. It's between these two, but I think good is fair. Radio also goes in good for sure. We have this Luffy. Is he usable or good? Let's see what he does again. Find another strength Luffy. There's so many pages of strength Luffy. There he is. Luffy, attack boost or boost for 1 turn and changes blocks matching. But if you have block corps, it gives you matching, which I've confirmed myself. I think usable is fair. The buffs are a bit too low. This one is also usable in my book. They have the niche of giving attack boost, or boost, and color affinity if you put a good support on them, which is pretty cool. This koala, is she niche or usable? Let's see. It's not koala, it's carrot, of course. Carrot reduces threshold and percent damage reduction by 3 turns, reduces bind by 5 turns. Changes orbs to badly matching, some of them. Can also get a delay conditional, so I think she does too much to be niche. Niche, I have lower expectations for niche units. While we're looking at Luffy, we should look at this Blitz Luffy maybe. This Dex Luffy, who has one of the best arts in the game. That's probably my favorite Luffy art in the game. The wanted poster one. Luffy. Change strength, dex, and sign to matching orbs. You can also get an orb boost. Yeah, this is niche. This is niche, I'd say. But does it do too much to be niche? I don't want the niche to do much at all. Okay then. I think I'll order these in color actually. I think I prefer that. So strength first, then dex, then quick. Let's see. I don't remember what any of these do. I got a fair idea of what they do, but I need to double check anyway a lot of them. Barely any of those limited records are usable in anywhere nowadays. Yeah, for a lot of them, they are going to be useless. Workers back is pretty good if its memory serves me right. Yes, indeed. Yeah, giving H is one thing. Support. Well, there are a few who have supports, but not that many. I will say that I let my members vote on the tier list. I had 4 options. It was old generation treasure map rare recruits, new generation treasure map rare recruits, seasonal rare recruits, and limited rare recruits. And this was the winner by a landslide. It got all the votes from all the voted. So, but yeah, we can look at Rebecca. She's going to be in good or legit. I need to double check to see just how legit she is. Wrong Rebecca. There she is. Rebecca. Reduces special bind by 5 turns. Damage threshold by 5 turns. If captain is a fighter or striker, you get the call affinity boost for everybody for 1 turn. And if you hit 4 perfects, you get more of them. I think legit is too much. I'll settle for good, to be honest. Legit, I want to be like a legit unit. Like getting a legit should be very hard to get. That's at least my take. We have a cool Zoro here we can look at. This Zoro is like also some kind of special rare recruit. I actually have him. He was on a Sugo when I started. I don't think he's been in the medal exchange yet. This Zoro locks orbs for 1 turn. This quick and dex orbs into matching. If enemies have full immunity or delay immunity, strength and quick courage gets 2 times attack boost for 2 turns. Otherwise, a lower attack boost. Due to it having orb lock, I'll actually put it all the way up to good. I think this Zoro is good. I've actually used him a bit. So I'll put him there. Let's take a look at this Blitz kid. I don't think he's going to be that great. I love his name, Unyielding Loser. That's one of the best titles. Reduces threshold and resilience for 3 turns. Reduces spear by 3 turns. Changes left or to matching. If character is captain, you get an attack boost. So yeah, this is niche for sure. Niche. Like the definition of niche. Let's take a look at this Mihawk. He might get legit actually. I think he's really good. But let's see if I remember right. Mihawk reduces special bind and paralysis by 5 turns. If captain is slash or rebel, you reduce increased damage taken by 5 turns. Reduces percent damage reduction by 5 turns. Okay. Yeah, if Rebecca didn't get it, I can't give it to him either, but he'll definitely be good. A lot of strength so far. Let's look at some other. Oh, here's one more legit for sure. Kusan. Kusan is definitely legit. He's basically like what should we call him? Like an Usohachi or something, but he also gives call affinity. So that's really cool. Some healing as well. Hello there, Jefferson. Strength per the world. Yeah, is he good in PvP? I've never seen him used. But Burn the World, he's here somewhere. We'll find him. But he will definitely be put in a decent tier. He's can remove all of attack down, which is an insane niche. This is a unit I liked a lot on debut. He was great with Luffy Law. Not that great anymore. Is he usable or good though? That's the question. Akainu. Quick. Oh, we can try and find Bonsai Akainu. He could also get pretty high. There is attack down, increased damage taken by 5 turns, and all rolls into the block orbs of strength and quick characters in matching orbs. If you have 2 or more strength or dex characters with the special activated, quick character gets a 2.25 times attack boost, others 1.75 times attack boost. So is that usable or good? I feel usable is worse than this, so good, I guess. Let's find Bonsai Akainu too, if I see him. We can take this Akainu actually. Here's another PvP unit. Honestly, I feel like legit for this one. I'm feeling legit. Let's just double check what he does. One of the few that is actually viable in PvP as well. Special. You do a lot of that damage, in typeless damage to all enemies, and you get done 2 times driven or boost for 1 turn. And that might sound like whatever, who cares? But he does have double special, and he's one of the fastest wave clears in the game. So he sees use in treasure map, like every treasure map by some people. Or boost is great for wave clearers since it's the fastest buff you can get. It takes like no time. And of course, great in PvP. He just destroys powerhouse. And maybe driven, I don't remember. But yeah, I feel like this is perfectly justifiable. That strength Sabo, you thinking about this one? Yeah? Good or legit? That's what we're going to decide about Sabo. I actually even used him in the last Kisuna. So if you can justify using him in a 1-for-all for Kisuna, you should have some legit kit. Let's see. Reduce resilience by 5 turns, attack down by 5 turns, and you can get a color affinity. So yeah. Yeah, he should be good at least. I don't think legit. I want legit to be a bit more special. Can take this chance. He's an old anyone. He'll probably be in niche though. But I made one team with him which I thought was fun. Don't remember what it was though. Let's see what he does. I think he's a healer. Let's see. 50% heal. Changes all orbs of bottom row to matching. Yeah, that's the definition of niche. But a Shanks healer is pretty interesting actually. But yeah, quick should be there. Okay. Let's take this sugar we have as my thumbnail. I thought it was a pretty cute icon. That's why I took that picture. Sugar. What does she do? I think I looked at her, but I don't remember. 9 times heal. Captain orb to matching. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of these units, which is why I'm not really covering them right now. For this stream, I wanted to look at the more interesting units, like this Barto, for example. I think he'll be in niche. Let's double check what he does. I think he had some damage reduction memes. Let's see. Reduces damage by 50% for 1 turn. If during that turn you score 6 perfect hits, you get an 80% damage reduction. Yeah, that's like also the definition of niche. Hard to see that being great, but yeah, it's unique at least, I guess. Yeah, that strength salvo can be used for Grand Voyage Alvida. That is very true. So yeah, he's definitely good, but I wouldn't go so far to say that he's legit good. Let's take this Kobe. I think he's pretty good in PvP too. I haven't used him myself though, but if I remember right, he got a good buff in PvP. Maybe we can even read what it was. Let's see what he does in PvP. Rumble ability. Level 5 recovery to crew. First 30 seconds, step up level 5 to driven. That's a bit whatever. Special though. Level 5 attack recovery speed buff to driven 50 seconds. And you get a good heal. Okay. I was mistaken. That's not a good special. His real special though. Reduces bind completely for 1 character. Locks orbs for 1 turn. And boosts attack of driven characters by 1.75 times for 3 turns. I feel like I want a category for unique now with a special like that. That's pretty unique and cool. So I think he should be unusable though. It's not a great special, but since it's pretty unique, let's put him high. What do we take now? This Kinemon is cool. Let's double check what he does. He's a color affinity booster. Don't remember if he had any great utility though. You deal damage to all enemies. You reduce. Oh yeah, he reduces the chain debuffs by 7 turns, which is pretty cool. And if Captain is Slasher, boosts color affinity of slashers. Is he? I think he's too good to be niche, so that means he's usable. He's not good at least. That's a bit too much. We can look at Quick Soaking and Strength Bonnie. Like, say units you want, and we'll look at them. Bonnie also has a chance of being legit. Not the Usopp, though. I've seen the Usopp recently. There he is. Let's take a look at those. Bonnie. She was goated back in the day, and I never pulled her until she was not as good, but she's still really good. My main issue with this unit is the fact that she can reduce Special Bind by 5 turns if Captain is Free Spirit, but her Sailor ability only removes 3 turns. I actually need to pick my iPad. I'm going to take a look if this Bonnie has any way to reduce Special Bind with support. If she does, I think I'll put her in legit actually, but otherwise, oops. Okay, let's put the Bonnie in here. Just faster to check in game, to be honest. Let's see. Bonnie, support. Reduce starter effect, Special Bind. Nope. I can't justify her being legit when she can't even remove 5 turns of Special Bind. That's not good enough in my opinion. But she's definitely good. And we got another strength unit here. The cool thing is that she has a level 1 special that is actually cool. 3 turns bind paralysis. Changes block and bomb to recovery. She's like between legit and good. I think we'll take a vote for this. Help me, guys. Strength, Bonnie, legit or good? Legit, good. You guys can decide for me. This is the biggest cop-out. But yeah, there's a vote. Is that legit tier Nami limited? I have one, but I didn't get copy anymore. She is limited, yes. You can't get her right now. She was in the Metal Exchange recently. Let's look at the Sogeking now. He's not useless, I just put him there for now. Sogeking. I do like him a lot. I know he can do Ore Boost for 2 turns. Damage to all enemies. Reduces Rainbow Shield by 3 turns. Reduces Paralysis by 3 turns. It's Quick and Sigh. Ore Boost for 1 turn 1.75 times. If you have 5 or more Quick or Sigh, then you use the special and you hit 4 perfects, you get a 2.25 times Ore Boost the next turn for Quick and Sigh. I think that's usable, to be honest. It's a bit too restrictive. But then when I look at him here, I feel like he's clearly better than that. So, but I feel like he's better due to all of the Usopp supports mainly. So we'll keep him there, I think. Let's take a look at this Vivi. Roll Journey Vivi. She's not as good as Rebecca, but they might end up in the same tier anyway. Reduces burn by 5 turns. You get some healing for 3 turns. If Captain is Hydro Free Spirit, you get a 1.75 times attack boost for 1 turn. And if you hit 4 perfects, all characters gets a 2-point attack boost. It's always all characters, but burn is the only utility. That's so not useful. I'll put her in usable, to be honest. You need some utility to be used as re-recruit, in my opinion. That feels sad as a Vivi fan, but we have the superior Vivi in good anyway. Yeah, I can see the case for Bonnie being legit. My main issue, as said, is that she can't remove 5 turns of Special Bind. If she could, no question for me. But yeah, you guys can help. Let's see if we have something else interesting. I can just put up a few things. We can put up this one. This law is interesting. Pedro. This Lucy is also very interesting. Tashigi. Let's start with those. Okay, Ben Beckman. I know he's a self-proc delay conditional, but yeah. Delays all enemies by 1 turn. The Captain is Cerebral. Boost attack against delayed enemies by 1.5 times for 1 turn. And change adjacent orbs to matching. I've actually used him, maybe not in Super Boss, but what we had before Super Boss. I'd say it's better than Niche at least, since it's a self-proc conditional. But it's a bad one, so it might be Niche for that. But he doesn't do anything but that, so yeah, I think Niche is fair, to be honest. Law is also very interesting. He has some unique mechanics while being mostly very bad. Law, you get the 1.5 times color affinity for slashes for 1 turn, changes orbs of middle row characters into matching, and you can switch orbs 3 times. But the main thing is that this law can reduce paralysis per 1 turn, which was useful back in the day. But in today's meta, it has to be Niche as well. Pedro, though, could get decently high, is obviously great for 1 Grand Voyage. Pedro, you do a 10% HP cut, sets defense to 0 for 1 turn, and if you have 5 or more slashers, you get a 2 times death down conditional boost, and change the adjacent orbs to matching. Yeah, that's not going to be in good that will be usable, to be honest. But it feels weird seeing that Luffy next to this one. But it might be that I'll move the Luffy down later. We'll see. The problem is that Pedro has no utility. Do Bandai ever buff characters with no use? Yeah, but it's going sad. The main buff now is level limit break, but that's mostly for treasure map units right now. Yes, Lukash, debuffs are 6 turns now, but 5 turns is still very much viable with support to knock off that 1 turn that is left. Int Nami, yeah, she was very cool on debut. I used this law in the Zoro Grand Voyage level 5. Yeah, that's cool. But yeah, last chance to vote on Bonnie. I'll end it in 1 minute, I think. I'll finish Lucy and Tashigi for now. Lucy could get pretty high. I always liked him. He was one of the last limited rare recruits we got as well. Reduce bind and special bind by 5 turns. Reduce burn by 10 turns. Reduce block, bomb, and quick to matching. If you have 4 or more strength or psi cards when this special is activated, you get a 2.25 attack boost for strength and psi. And not gonna lie, I do use this unit frequently. He does a lot of viable stuff, so I'll put him in legit, to be honest. That's my first reaction. Tashigi, one cool thing with Tashigi is that she has reduced CDs. You can use her from the beginning, so I've used her quite a bit for that. Great support, honestly. So the question is, do we put her in support, or do we put her higher for her kit? Use attack down, increase damage taken by 5 turns, change block, strength, and quick into matching, and you get a chain lock for 3 turns. Honestly, she's more than a support, even if support is the main thing she's used for. I'd put her in good otherwise. So the question is, do I prioritize the support higher or the actual kit? I think I'll prioritize the kit. I hope most people know of her support. Otherwise, I could just put her in both. I'll consider that later if I'll do something like that. Would be a bit silly as well, I guess. But yeah, let's end the poll now. Let's see what you guys think. Bonnie and good. Okay, we'll go with that. Where did you rate the new trash map Luffy Legend? I haven't rated him yet. I'll do that towards the end of the month when we see what legends we've got during this month. I'll try and do them all together and close to when I make my video. We can look at the Shirahoshi. Let's take a few more. I'll continue with this for like another half an hour or something. There we have Beyond the World. Can take this one as well. This Koala. This Perospero is fun. My favorite Crying Chopper. We can take this Nami. There we got a few to talk about. Okay, Shirahoshi. Don't think I'll place her too high. Reduces no healing duration by 5 turns. Reduces resilience by 5 turns. Didn't even know she did any of that. She heals a bit. She allows HP overfill with her special. Changes orbital radiation carriers into rainbow. And increases duration of adding color affinity buff by 1 turn. Sadly, like other Shirahoshi, she doesn't have a sailor that makes all orbs rainbow. So I'll have to put her in the... It can't be niche though, she's too good for niche, so she'll be in the usable one. Burn the World, I'll probably put him in usable or good. All he does is remove all of the attack down, but that's also a very unique thing to do. He could even be legit for having that ability. Like, there's no other unit in the game that can do that. Remove all attack down. Let's just read what he does. This damage to one enemy removes attack down duration completely and reduce barrier. Okay, guys. There's so many places we can put Burn the World, so I think I'm going to cop out again. For now, we put him down here, and you guys can decide. Is the ability to remove attack down enough to make him usable, good, or even legit? We're going to include all of those. Let's do another poll. Which tier does Burn the World go into? He can remove all attack down. Legit, good, usable. Roll is definitely good, but you also have to think about potential future usage. Like, imagine a content where we get 50 turn attack down if we do something. Like, there are possibilities that this Burn the World could even be used against a super boss if it makes a particular really good team comp work that didn't work because you got tons of attack down. As of the recent content where World has seen some legit use, it is mainly Arena Hawkins. I made countless teams with Burn the World against Arena Hawkins. So I do rate him quite a bit myself, but I'll let you guys decide it. That's a rough one. We can do Hawkins for now. Hawkins. I know he can remove like all paralysis. Isn't it something like that? A lot at least. He can remove paralysis completely. And we have more options to deal with paralysis, but it's a similar argument to Burn the World. So let's see where you guys put him. But I think I'll put Hawkins a bit lower. I think he'll end up being usable, to be honest. Moving on with Koala. She's going to be pretty low. One of the OG rare, limited rare recruits. She deals damage to one enemy if enemy has full immunity or delay immunity. Fighters get a 2x orb boost, and you change all orbs including block of fighters to matching. Yeah, this Koala is niche for sure. Prospero is going to go into the support. He could be higher than that. Honestly, I need to decide what I do with support. The easiest might just be to put support up here. The main reason I don't really want to do that is because I need to change the colors to families. Having to change colors. There we go. Okay, wasn't that bad. Yeah, support might as well be on top, otherwise it gets a bit annoying. Crying Chopper. I like to call him the East Blue Chopper. It annoys people a lot, but it's because I call all of those patches East Blue. And it feels weird to rename them for Robin and Chopper. Maybe pre-time skip, but yeah, whatever. This Chopper is pretty cool. Reduces paralysis and special bind by 5 turns. Changes block to recovery, and you can get a damage reduction. Is this good, or is it usable? I think he's good personally. I've used him quite a bit. Finally, we have the Nami. She's a CD reducer. 2 CD even, I think. She has a pretty cool support though. The problem is that both Luffy and Chopper have Relay, who does the same, but is better. So I think we won't add her to support, personally. 70% HP cut, reduces top row CD by 3 turns. That's cool. And you can get that 3 times chain lock. I think usable is fine for Nami. Okay. Let's end the Burn the World poll. You guys say usable, and it's a big majority. It's not a lot of people voting, but I'll stick to that. Let's put both of them together. I haven't looked how many are watching. This might not be the most popular streams, but I've enjoyed it a lot, at least. Let's see how many of you guys there are. 22 people right now, so yeah, it might not be the most popular stream, but I'll take it. I'll take it. I appreciate everybody watching. Yeah, we'll see how many we get to. I'll continue for like 20 more minutes or so, then I'll continue this by myself. Let's see any good units we have left. We can talk about this Hody. This Judge is interesting. He has a support as well. I found Bonsai Akainu, so let's take him. I rate this Chopper quite a bit. He's very cool. One of the final Limerero crews in Alwida. This Pudding I actually have used a bit too. Let's take those. Let's see. Hody, that's right. He's got better now due to V2 Jinbei's level limit break. You can actually use the special now, it's just that it doesn't do that much. But yeah, basically he sets up Jinbei, gives an orb boost to Powerhouse 2.25 times, but it depends on the captain's orb as well, which is very annoying. So yeah, this Hody is definitely going into niche. Judge. Strength Judge. I know he has a good support. I don't really know what his special does. Reduces any damage received above 5000 HP by 90% for 1 turn, so he has a damage threshold. That's cool. If Captain is Powers or Striker character, changes Gi, Block, and Empty to matching, and boosts attack of Strength charge by 1.75 times for 1 turn. If he uses the special again in the same turn, you get a 2.25 times attack boost instead. Does he have double special? Or is it... Yeah, he does have double special. Wow. I don't have this Judge, I didn't know. He's actually pretty legit. You can get damage threshold on 2 different turns. That's super cool. And you can even get some matching orbs. So, and the support is Call Affinity, basically the same as Kid. And that's the reason why I won't really give him anything for that. But he's going to get a good, actually. He's really good. Kid has the same support and is free to play. So no reason to put Judge up there. I do think this Judge, I think this support is actually global exclusive as well. Not sure why he got it, but I'm pretty sure this isn't on JP. Moving on, Bonsai Akainu. I feel like he's become a bit overhyped over the years, but he Might end up getting for support because he has a great support. 90% defense reduction. 100% will have been best, but 90 is not bad, and you can set up conditionals and stuff. Reduces the defense of all enemies by 100% for 2 turns. It reduces paralysis and attack down by 5 turns. And then you can get a death down conditional. I think we can put him in legit. I think that is legit actually. Like when you can actually get that conditional off, he is pretty worth using. On my team, Chopper. He's a great healer, but you need mainly strength. Reduces threshold by 5 turns. Add tap 10 damage for 3 turns. If you has 5 or more strength on the team, you recover 70% HP. So yeah, this Chopper is going into the good or usable. This is pretty hard. Threshold and healing. It's pretty unique. I'll put him in good, to be honest. Alwida. Alwida reduces increased defense and resilience by 7 turns, 8% damage reduction, and you can get a 2.25 times call affinity, only for free spirit though, and enemy needs full immunity. This was incredible on release, which is funny to think about now. Now like 2.25 times call affinity is like, okay, whatever, that's okay. But it was basically unique when she released, so I think good is fair though. It's a good unit. Finally, Pudding. Then we'll get a new batch. Reduces special bind by 5 turns. Reduces percent damage reduction and resilience by 5 turns. Changes block and melee matching orbs to G. If crew has 6 driven characters from specialist launch, changes strength X quick sight int orbs into matching orbs, and you get some healing. Yeah, I end up using this Pudding a lot. She has a pretty unique kit. It's especially good for Arena Hawkins, so yeah, I'll put her in good. She has seen some actual uses. Hello there, Aditya Shah. Welcome to the stream. I'm going to be doing a tier list for a bit longer, then I'll finish with some Smash, I think. But yeah, let's get a new batch. Let's do as much as we can before I end this segment. We can do this World Journey Ace, this Robin. Someone said send your pink. Maybe you meant this one. We'll take him. Let's take this Sanji, this Sorrow. We can take this Marco as well together with the Ace. I wonder if we can find the other Psy Pudding so I don't have to search for her. There we go. Let's start with her. I already have Psy Pudding searched though, so yeah, I think she's pretty bad though. Reduces CD by 1 for everybody. Changes adjacent orbs to matching. Reduces percent damage reduction by 5 turns and burn by 5 turns. That's usable actually. A bit higher than I thought. I thought she would go into niche, but yeah. Ace. We can start with Marco since I'm sorting by Psy. Marco. Probably the best Marco artwork though. This is seriously sick artwork. Free Spirit Powerhouse. Boost attack of Free Spirit and Powerhouse by 1.75 times for 1 turn. After 2 turns, you get a 2 times attack boost for Free Spirit and Powerhouse. If your captain is Free Spirit or Powerhouse, you increase duration of Orb boost by 1 turn. I think that's good enough for good, to be honest. And Ace is basically the same. So I think it's safe to say that Ace will go into good as well. Robin. Ace is basically the same but War boost, so they complement each other. Robin. Let's see. There she is. Best Robin art though, the crying Robin from Annie's lobby. Reduces attack down and burn by 5 turns. Reduces increased defense by 3 turns. Would have preferred more, but they are supposed to remove more increased defense like the Kisnari Recruit Brook. If captain is strength or int, you reduce barrier by 2 turns. I mostly used her for the barrier with the others as bonus personally. I think that's good enough for a good as well. She's solid enough. Let's see this random Senior Pink then. I think he's useless. Very cool Senior Pink art though. He's one of my favorite villains personally. Randomizes all orbs. Boosts the color affinity of free spinning and shooter characters by 1.5 times for 1 turn. Useless or niche? I think useless. But he makes int matching as well. Okay. We can give him a niche actually. Sanji. The armor one. He's really good actually. Let's see how good I think he is. Damage threshold for 1 turn. Changes all orbs including block to quick, which is pretty cool. If enemy have full immunity or delay immunity, you get a 2 turns, 2 time orb boost for strength and quick. Otherwise, a 1.75 times 1 for 2 turns. Yeah, really cool. I don't think he's legit, but definitely good. Definitely good. Then we have this Sorrow. He's probably my favorite of the East Blue Straw Hats. I've used him quite a bit. Reduces bind the spear by 3 turns. Now you can use Fight the Bay on that for 5 turns. 80% damage defense reduction for 1 turn. And reduces CD for 1 turn. And you can also get a chain lock. Yeah. He's good. I like him. There we go. Hello there, Ocordon. Oh yeah, Chopper maybe should be support instead. Yeah, let's do that instead. He's a really good support. Thanks for reminding me. Yeah, it's easy to forget the support sometimes, but yeah, some of these do have support. Okay, let's find a new batch. Can take this up. Let's see if I missed something in the bottom. We can take this Koala. We can take the Marco that someone wanted in chat. We can take this Rebecca. This Brooke. This Frankie. We can take some Blitz as well. Mihawk, Boa. There we have a few. These are limited re-recruit characters. I'm including every single limited unit. Not all of these are usually counted as limited re-recruit, but I'm not going to make special tier lists for all of these. I just put them together. Koala. I think Uzuma first, but I search Koala now, so let's see Koala. Reduces threshold by 5 turns, reduces spine by 5 turns, changes block and battle matching to matching, and you can get that chain boost. Yeah, that's a good special. That's a good special. Should be there. Usopp. Let's see if I can find him. There is Usolando. 50% HP cut, reduces threshold, attack up, and end of turn damage by 7 turns. If enemies have delay immunity or full immunity, you get a plus 7.5 chain boost for 1 turn. Strength X quick orbs beneficial for shooters for 3 turns. Yeah, it's a pretty unique unit. Even reduces special bind. I'll put him in good as well, to be honest. Marco. I think I've used this Marco. Let's see. Sets HP to 0. That's pretty cool. 2 times call affinity for powerhouse and removes blindness, poison, recovery down, and no healing completely. Yeah, that's definitely going into good. That's a lot he does. There we go. Daviola's a nice support. Yeah, if I find her, she's definitely going to support. I know which unit you mean. I've just not seen it yet when I've been looking. But I'll find it eventually. She's going into there. Rebecca. I actually like this Rebecca quite a bit. The anniversary recruit Rebecca. Reduces binder spear by 5 turns. Adjacent to matching. Damage reduction. Increase attack duration. Yeah. She's solid enough. I put her into good as well. You might think there's not enough useless now, but I'm skipping those for now. I'll also might change a few here. Like, it will be weird if we have more good than usable, for example. But I think usable will also get a bit higher later. I think this Brook is going to be added there. The main issue with this Brook is that Legend Law is the same but better. So there's really no reason to use this Brook. He does a small healing, reduces recovery down by 5 turns. You can do an ore boost and you can get resilience, but as said, it's literally the same as Halloween Law. So I'll put this Brook into usable because of that. Frankie is also pretty good, same batch as this Brook. Yeah, I know he does color affinity. Reduces attack down paralysis by 5 turns, reduces resilience by 3 turns. If Captain is strength or quick, you get a rainbow color affinity for 1 turn. 1% 5 times. Yeah, that's good in my book. Mihawk. Probably my favorite from this batch. He was available in Metal Exchange recently. This is a Blitz Rare Recruit. We had those back in the day. Strength beneficial for Dex is cool. He reduces... Sets defense to 0 for 1 turn, does some damage, reduces paralysis, reduces the spear. The spear is only 3 turns though. And if you've used 12 or more strength dex quick orbs before using the special, you get the 1% 5 times death down conditional. So... he actually does some utility as well, so I'll put him in good because of that. Unlike the Pedro here, who is similar, but he has no utility. But the condition is pretty hard as well, so... Blitz Boa. Reduces damage reduction by 5 turns, attack down by 5 turns. If Captain is strength, dex, or quick, you get 2 times attack boost for strength, dex, and quick characters. So yeah, that's pretty solid. The main issue with Boa is that she has no support, but in our Vacuum, it's a good unit. Worth owning. Okay guys, I'm soon going to end this part of the stream. If you have any last units you want me to check, feel free to write. Otherwise, I'll continue this on my own later. And the full video of this will be going up on for my members eventually, probably next week. Viola is going into support, of course. Let's see if I see anything else we should look at now. This move is pretty cool with her double special, but how viable is she? Sunny Pudding, Caesar, Quick Rock. Sunny Pudding, Caesar, I saw. Let's see if I can find him. Sometimes when you look at tier list, you just feel blind. There he is. Okay, these are the last I'll take. Yeah, Annie recruits are usually in the Annie Sugos, but I don't think they were last time. Sadly, they were just in the Metal Exchange. Dex Blackbird. Okay, I think this is the last one. I won't look at any more after this batch. After this, I'm going to play some Smash before I end the stream. I also need to prepare a bit for work tomorrow. Blackbeard. This is the... I don't remember what this event was called. it was like similar name to the events we had, World Cruise, something like that. 50% HP cut, reduce threshold, and increase defense by 5 turns, barrier by 1 turn. If your crew has 2 or more strength or quick characters from the special activated, decks get a 2.25 times attack boost, otherwise 1.75 times attack boost. Yeah, I think good is fair for this Blackbeard. Like, if it was a bit better, it could have been legit even, but I want to save legit for the really, really good ones. Smoothie. She has double special, which is really cool. Sadly, her special is not the best though. Changes empty and tandem to matching. Reduces percent damage reduction by 3 turns. If there are 2 enemies on stage when special activated, you get a 2 times attack boost for 1 turn. Otherwise a 1.75 times attack boost. Isn't this the one with double special? Or am I dumb? It might be another smoothie. Okay. Yeah, this wasn't that great. I know this is also from a blitz sometime. Oh yeah, there's 2 different decks. Did I pick the bad one? No, I picked the good one. I just read the wrong one. Okay. Let's find that smoothie as well while we're at it. Decks. Smoothie. Because that smoothie wasn't that great. I'm blind sometimes. She should be here. Otherwise, she wasn't in the list I looked at, so I'll have to add her later in that case. But yeah, let's look at the other smoothie. Why did I look at the right one? Oh, I looked at the right one, but the summer one has the good one. Okay. Oh yeah, the summer one is free to play. Okay. Now I caught up. Okay. But this smoothie will go into usable, I guess. Is that even too much? What did she do again? She could do a good attack boost and some utility. Okay, usable. Croc is really great. It's the World Journey Croc. I use him regularly. Put him on my accessible trash map teams too. He uses burn attack down by 5 turns. If captain is striker or driven, you remove poison duration completely. And you reduce threshold damage reduction by 5 turns. Yeah. That's a solid good in my opinion. Sanji Pudding. I doubt they'll reach good personally. But I've used them a bit before. The main problem is that their swap is basically useless in most conceivable teams. Recover beneficial is really cool though. Special. Change the adjacent orbs to recovery, which is nice. Damage threshold is also nice. Reduces threshold damage reduction by 5 turns. Call affinity. They are actually pretty good. They are pretty good. I think by the power we're doing, they're going to fit into good. But I'm pretty sure Caesar won't be good. He's chain boosting and he removes chain debuffs. It's not really something you usually care about. He removes them by a lot, I think, though. Yeah, he removes poison completely, bind and chain lock by 7 turns. You get a small chain boost for 1 turn, and if you 3-person, you get a bigger chain boost. Yeah, I'll add this to usable. Okay, I'll end there today. The rest I'll do by myself the coming days. Okay, show me your team for versus treasure map Sorrow. I showed all teams I made. As for my ending teams, I'm not ending stream, Jefferson. I'm going to play a bit of Smash on stream actually. But yeah, I have everything prepared. You don't have to stick around if you do, but I'll play Smash for a bit. There's a lot of good games coming out, but I haven't had the time to set them up. Let's see if we can add the chat here as well. Can put it down there maybe. Make it a bit smaller. Okay. Let's go with that. And I'll play some online. Going to put on, so I can hear the audio as well. There we go. It's a very bad headphones. It was the only one I had here. I'll get some better ones later. But yeah, if you don't want to stick around, thanks for watching. But otherwise, I'll play a bit on stream. So I think the audio should be good, but let me know. And I'm going to use my main, which is Ridley. I have two mains. It's Ridley and me Sword Fighter. But I usually use Ridley until I tilt. Then I use me Sword Fighter and get bored after maybe 2 battles, and then I have enough, basically. I'm not the best at Smash, but I'm okay. From a casual perspective, I guess. I like Ridley a lot because you don't have to think a lot. You just try and read your opponent. And at a lower level, you can get away with quite a lot there. Yeah, I like watching Ridley. There's a great French Ridley main. I think it's from France that I like to share on. A good one from Mexico as well. I think we had one from Sweden as well, actually. We haven't had a lot of good Ultimate players, but we had a Swedish Ridley, I know, but haven't heard about him for quite some time. I'm a big Smash nerd, by the way, mainly the latest game, Ultimate in that case. I try and watch basically all big tournaments, and not just US tournaments. It can be Japan, Europe. It's one of my big hobbies, to be honest. Oh, you even played locally Steelflex, or Jefferson I should say. That's great. Usually I find some people, so this is a bit sad that I'm not getting anyone when I play Smash on stream for the first time. I usually don't have to wait that long. One thing I struggle a bit with really is mainly the edge guarding. Usually I just jump up, down like that, but if you go up a lot longer away, it can be harder to get back. So I try and avoid it a bit. But for my favorite moves, I love basically all smashes. Like the forward smash is pretty bad, but it kills so early, so it's cool. Love the up smash. Love the down, like all of the smashes are great. Love the up tilt. The near is definitely his best move in my opinion. It covers so much, it's insanely spammable. Down tilt is also cool. Forward air is not the best, but it does the job. Back air is pretty sus, I feel like. I hate the down air. All of these down airs are so bad. Did you watch Tree Queen? Luminosity makes big moves? Yeah, for sure. I can't watch the NA tournaments live, but I usually watch them the WODs later. Okay, finally we have a battle. Let's see if we get. The thing about Ultimate is that, like, whatever you get, you're like, oh, this character is BS, basically. So let's see what BS character we get. Terry. Okay, that's pretty low on the BS meter. Okay, bad start. You can face some really good players, so I might lose if I do that. I like to do that in the beginning, but they eventually caught on to it. Oops. I love doing near when going up. I'm going to roll now. Nope, he read that. Wow, he's reading all of my get-ups. That's frustrating. But the thing with Ridley is that you can really get the momentum in your favor pretty quickly, so I'm not too upset yet. And yes, I love that forward smash. Spaced that poorly. Almost got it again. I'm pretty good at landing the forward smash. Okay. I have a bad tendency of spamming splashes a bit too much. Okay. I adapted pretty well here. Yeah, I might play with viewers someday. I'm doing this for the first time just to see if it works well enough. As said, I absolutely love that near. Oh, I'm dead. No, I lived. Impressive. Really actually doesn't weigh that much. Okay, not going to die from a throw at least. Ah. Oops. Okay. I'm playing decently well. I can win this. Just need to not take too much damage here. Ah. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but that worked out. Oh, did I save him? No, he was dead and I saved him. But we got a forward smash. Ah, that was bad. Oh, he read me. Okay, it's looking bad. Oh, he got me again with that. Ah, frustrating. Let's see if I can adapt. I usually like to do best of threes when I face someone. If they're up to it, of course. No, he left. Okay. Let's see what we get next time. But yeah, for today, maybe a bit tomorrow as well, I'm thinking Smash, but then we're getting a lot of games I want to play coming out. I think I'm going to start with Prince of Persia. I love Metroidvanias. Then I want to play another Code as well. And I want to play Ace Attorney, it's my favorite game. So that's my near future plans. After that, it's like maybe the Princess Peach game when it comes out. Maybe if we get Hollow Knight. Or the new one is not called Hollow Knight then. Silk Song. Definitely want to play that as well. A bit sad about the waiting times. We usually don't have a lot of them. Yeah, we're getting a new Prince of Persia. It's actually already released, but it's... what is it called? It's like one of those premier editions when you can pay to get them early, but I don't want to promote bad business practices, except for gachas, I guess. So I'm going to wait anyway. Like, I'm going to be playing Trash Map this week, so don't have a lot of time anyway. Have you played Blasphemous 2? Honestly, I've not even heard about any Blasphemous game. It's a shame we got these waiting times when I finally stream a bit of games. But I'm happy I got it set up at least. Okay. Let's see if it's the same guy or if we got a new one. Yeah, the Lost Crown. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that game. Looks really cool. Oh, this is what we're talking about, Donkey Kong. I actually struggle a lot with Donkey Kong. He's definitely a better heavy. Like, it's hard to call really a heavy, he's a bit special. There's a lot of solid Donkey Kongs online as well. Oh, didn't mean to do the down here. Okay, damn, no. Always good to condition them with those. Always need to do some spacing when you face these guys. Like, spacing is the one thing really is better than Donkey Kong at, so need to take advantage of that. He tried to cheese me. Oops. No, don't ding-dong me. There we go. Nice. Nice, we got a really... So as you see, I'm not the best, but I'm okay. No, don't ding-dong me. I don't know anything about DI and such, so I don't really know where I should hold. I should learn a bit about that, but I'm too casual for it. A bit of lag, but I can live with this. Damn. Okay, we got the... Yeah, this is going a lot better. Ah, missed the smash. No, don't do it. No! It's been going so good too. Okay, here we go. I still feel like I have the better read on him, but he goes for the cheese all the time. Oops, the lag messed me up a bit. I also love that really has multiple jumps. I love using those. Okay, this can be anyone's game. No, I should have dropped him. No. Okay, that's my bad. It's been so long since I was in that situation, so I forgot what I should. Well, I had to stop it. I had that one. If I just dropped him there. Let's see if he wants to play again. I'll happily play Donkey Kong. It's fun. So yeah, I'll always do a best of 3 if my opponent is up for it. Got it with this right away. I need to try and space more. Okay, this is a horrible start. No. No, I didn't want to go up. No, I didn't have... That's the worst possible start. Yeah, is it a cool song? I guess I'm tilting now. But yeah, I know it really is not over yet. Even got hit with uppy. Sometimes you can't get them with that. But I shouldn't do such unrisky stuff. Yeah, as long as let me do that, I'll do it. No. Wow. It's going for the suicide. No! Wow, okay. I lost. Wow, I got washed out there. That was insane. I tilt too easily in this game. Okay. I'll take that as a set loss. That's frustrating. Like, I've done 2 pretty good games, but that was super bad. That was super bad. My highest GSP is Banjo, but my Banjo Kazooie is not good anymore. It was pretty good when I used them a lot though, but I didn't really enjoy using them. It's fun watching good banyos though, since they are so bad. Let's see if it's the DK again. Like, if it is, what can you do? Sadly, Jefferson, I only play on Switch. It has enough for me to play. Okay, it's the DK again. Okay, let's not be that bad again. Okay, he's starting to read those. I need to not do them as much. Did he suicide? No, he actually survived. I'm surprised. Kind of surprised that I also survived. Wow, he gets me with those all of the time. No, he's going to kill me. I'm playing so bad right now. One thing I've noticed when I get tilted is that I stop moving as much, which is obviously bad in a game like Smash. No. No! Okay, this guy is actually pretty good. Okay, got him. This is not over yet. The lag almost messed me up there. He's still letting me get those. No. Oh my god, he got me there. Don't believe it. No, he got me. No, the super armor, you're kidding me! Ugh. Oh, it's on Switch. I'll definitely check it out then. Let's do some Sword Fighter. I can't play anyone but these two. I'm so bad. There are some characters I enjoy, but I'm just not putting in the effort with them. The main reason I learned Sword Fighter is so I can beat Takamaru. I used to speedrun his game for the NES before. Or Famicom, I should say. Oh, it's Terror Guy. Okay. Let's be very obnoxious now with the Sword Fighter. Oh yeah, I can reflect, I forgot. Take that. The main thing with Sword Fighter is that he has so many moves I hate. Like basically all the smashes. Like if I love really smashes, I hate every single Sword Fighter smash. They are so bad. Down here is cool though. I just need to use it more. Oops. The up B is really cool. It always catches people off guard. It's just so hard to get kills with Sword Fighter. There we go. Yeah, I'm leaving that. he got me. Doing that. Oops. There we go. Got me. Okay, this can go anybody's way. Please let me win my first game of the day. Jesus. Yeah, finally. JV2. We take it. Well, if he wants to. Yeah, now we wanted to and he lost. But yeah, I faced this guy before, so this is 1-1, so this will be the decider though. Okay, I got into the groove in the end. So let's build on that. I feel like invested time into Sword Fighter I could be a lot better, but you just get tired of playing him after a while. One move I didn't use enough last battle was the Nair. I love Sword Fighter Nair. Oh, super armor. I didn't know that actually. Not like I face a lot of Terrys. And top lanes don't really use moves like that a lot. Yeah, the dash is pretty good actually, as a kill move. Oh, he got me. That was a bad neutral. Backer is actually pretty good. It's just you need to space it so well, or it's garbo unless you can't space it. Wow, I ran into it. Jeez. There, got him. Okay, it's even. Sword Fighter up here is actually really good. I let him get me twice. That's bad. No! I got no excuse for that. That was so bad. Oh. Okay, I lost the set. Yeah, that's one thing. I actually do that quite a lot with Sword Fighter, at least more than with Relay. But yeah, that's as much Sword Fighter as I can take. Let's do some Relay again. A few more, then I'm going to end stream, I think. I definitely do some stream playing viewers, but we'll see when I do that. And we'll see tomorrow. Maybe I don't play Smash, maybe I play something else. Maybe we can do some Mario Maker. I think that's fun too. I like doing unclear levels and stuff. Not that I do them a lot, but if I play it, I do it. Wait, this is not the same Terry. That's cool. Okay, I was wondering if he was around. But yeah, I enjoy Ridley in almost any way. The only thing I don't enjoy is just that it's so easy to get zoned out, so to say. But I don't really have that excuse versus a character like Terry. See, if I lose for Terry, I really feel bad. I got baited there. Well, I baited myself, you can say. Okay, let's try and play good for a change. Nope. If I didn't jump, I think I could expect that. No. If I just waited a bit more. Well, he died anyway. Okay, let's see here. I haven't given up yet. No. Yeah, this Terry's... Wow. I just want to end stream after a game like that. But yeah, I feel like this Terry is very good to capitalize on the hits he gets. But yeah, I'll demand a rematch. I usually win more than this when I play online. I'll use that excuse at least. Okay, let's see if I can play better. I didn't space it enough. Oops. No, we got the grab. Oh my god. That was pretty cool. Don't die, please. Thank you. Nice. I love when I can get those force smash reads. Usually I'm pretty good at getting those. I let him grab me again. No. Okay, I need to not spam that much. One smash I should do more though is the down smash, it's really good. See? Got him. No, I should have waited a bit more. I had him. No! I was facing the wrong way. Oh my god. Okay, let's go. I've hit a lot of back airs at least. No. Are you okay? Dash. She'll kill? No? Okay. Oh my god, those get me every time. Okay, he got me. Frustrating. Wow, I'm getting absolutely destroyed by Terrors today. I'd use something else just for variety, but I'm so bad with the entire cast. In previous Smash games I used to main Ganondorf. He's obviously not that... never been that great really. I like to play Zelda back in the day too. Dr. Mario is fun, but I'm just bad with all of them now. I've tried to learn some meta characters, but they just aren't that fun to me. Okay. That can happen sometimes. If any one of you wants to play, we could do one of these battle arenas, I think works. So let me know if any of you want to play before I end stream. Remember that I live in Sweden, so if you're in USA or something, it's going to be rough. Okay, Fuya, we can look at it after this battle. I'll do this one. I hate Palutine. Okay, let's see. Too many projectiles. Really hard to approach. I'll prioritize most of my moves. Need to be careful of the projectiles. I shield too little in general, I think. Okay, that was bad. Probably not gonna work, Steelix. Oh, he actually sniped me with that. That sucks. She got me. Try to get to the ledge. Can be hard to aim. But as said, I hate Palutena. Honestly, this is probably my least favorite matchup in the entire game. I just hate this matchup. Not sure what. I prefer Steve even. Like, sure, Optimal Steve sucks, of course, but there's not many of those online. It's not like I'm facing a Cole or something. Let me get one stock at least. I hate this matchup. When we load my own teams, I have the video recorder, so after the stream I'm going to get it uploaded, I think. Wow, it even hit me there. I prefer Sonic over Palutena, but of course, it's not like I face a lot of really, really good Sonics. That will suck, but online, definitely prefer Sonic. Okay. I'll open a room now, Fuya, and you can join. I feel like I haven't shown myself from my best side today. I usually play better than this. I never made a room before, so let's see how that goes. It has to be public, okay, but you can do a password, I think. Do I decide password now? Okay. There we go. 1357. 1357. Oh, you're Swedes food, yeah, that's cool. Well, wait, did I do the name there? Let's try again. Let me read this time. Oh, it's the... Oh, I'm dumb. Ciao. Now, 1357. There we go. 1357. I actually can't see the bottom right, so let me remove this for a while. Okay, yeah, I want to be really... Oh yeah, we can actually use stages. I never play stages, I only do for glory. What stage do I want to play? I've never played Hollow Bastion, basically. I love this song, by the way. It's my one of my favorite Castlevania songs. Circle of the Moon, my favorite Castlevania game. I haven't played that many Castlevania. What song do we do here? Arena name was Chow. That's the only thing I could input. Don't know if there's anything else. I never done arena, so let's see if I'm covering up something important. Oh, there we go. Okay. 20 SQ9. Okay, I can put it back now, I guess. This one at least. There we go. Okay, into the ring we go. I haven't played against another person like this in forever. Oh, Sephiroth. That's actually a pretty fun matchup. I don't mind Sephiroth, personally. Let's see. I forgot Sephiroth can do that. That was a bit lucky by me though. One of those things you don't really know about unless you played really a bit. Ah. Thought I could get down. Oh, I got lucky there. I got lucky. Oops. Let's run it back, I guess. It was a bit more laggy than I thought, unfortunately, but whatever. I'm used to a bit of lag with Ultimate. Yeah, GG. Let's do a few more. If anyone else wants to join, they can do it. Yeah. I'm not changing at least. I'll go with really until the end here. So yeah, I can play for another 15 minutes at least. So let's get a few battles in. I wasn't far enough, but it's fine. I have to stop challenging Sephiroth like that. It's not going to work against that up B. Oh yeah, he can go below the stage with that. I forgot. Oh, that was cool. Good one. You caught me. Oh yeah, you can do a fast one too. Oh yeah, can go below. Keep forgetting that. It's pretty unique to Smash after all, to have a down air like that. Getting caught by Riley's fire is dangerous. You'll get eat the dash after that. Riley's actually really fast, a lot faster than you think. No. Ah, you got me. Why am I alive? Didn't think that. I almost got you. Ah. Oh. Well, I should still have a good chance of winning, but let's not throw this. I keep challenging the uppy. It's not gonna work. Yet again. Yeah, that should do it. There we go. I almost threw that away. Hello there. Hello you. Yeah, we're playing 1v1s. Yeah, GG. Oh, I didn't realize Blasphemous was a Metroidvania. It makes a lot more sense then. Yeah, I love Metroidvania, so I shall try and check that out. If it's on sale, I might buy it on my Switch as well. Ooh, Dark Samus. Samus is a rough opponent for Ridley. Charge Shot is very annoying. Not as annoying as like Palutena though. Yeah, I've decided that I finally set up so I can play my Switch on stream. So most streams I will start with OPTC and then end it with a Switch game. So I'm waiting for some games to release. So Smash was a good one to do then. It's my main 2 casual game that I play when I just want to play a bit. Samus is really good in this game. Ah, didn't take it. Really eats those. Ah, perfect. Ah, got me. Ah, got you. Got you. That's a classic, really. As said, really fast. Can be hard to catch. Also need to make use of the jumps to try and fool the landing. Oh, too low. Final Duppy, you should probably use it more. One of Samus' best moves. Yeah, I can easily lose this now. There we go. Got the sweet spot. Nice. Yeah, so really not fear, but forward tilt is really good. But yeah, that was a bit more even than with Sephiroth. But yeah, I do think Samus is obviously preferred over Ridley in general. Like, as long as I can get in on Samus, I have a good chance, but it's hard when Samus is in zoning range, of course. And yeah, hard to challenge Ridley's up B like that. You have to hit from the side, not from above. Nice. Nice. Hit the down smash there, nice. Nice. Ah, that was bad by me. Nice grab. You've not been grabbing a lot. I really like Samus grab personally. Ah, I could have sealed it. Ah, got the forward smash. That was very even. Could have gone either way. Okay, Fuya. I can do one more game if you want. After this, I have to prepare a bit for tomorrow at work. But if you want to do one more, I'm open for it. Mewtwo. Mewtwo's pretty funny. Yeah, it was definitely close. Samus is rough for Ridley in general. Nice grab. Nice. Got the cheese. Really is all about the cheese in the end. Wow, didn't know you could down air out of that. Ah, you got me. Ah, nice read. Ah, I was charging. Are you catching up? Almost got it. The classic. Almost got it. Oops, almost. Oh, he went through. Got it again. And again. Sorry for spamming it, but I got into it. Sometimes you just get the timing down for those. But yeah, thanks for the games, Fuya. I had a lot of fun. And yeah, this was a great stream. In a bit, I'm going to upload my own treasure map teams as well. So yeah. With that, I'll end the stream. Thanks for all of you watching. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow with a treasure map stream, and we'll see if I do some Switch then as well. But yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.